The Rattle bag from Outdoor Hunting Lab was designed to mimic two bucks fighting in the wild and give you that real world sound. Okay. Now the great thing about this Rattle bag is its design, its quality, and its size. It's no bigger than a cell phone, so it can fit in any pocket that you may have, and it's convenient to throw in your backpack. Okay. It's designed with different size pegs for a reason. Okay. I'm going to show you these pegs now. Now I just pulled out two. There's multiple sizes, but as you can see, what that's going to do is a deer's antlers, all of his G's are not the same size. They're smaller on your brow tines, you have your G1s, G2s, G3s, everything's different size. So what these different size pegs are going to do is it's going to give you them different tones that you have whenever bucks are fighting. Okay, so it's going to give you a more realistic sound of dominant bucks in the wild. Okay, and it's quality. It's a high quality design. It has this elastic band, so it'll keep it quiet whenever it's in your pocket or whenever you're taking it out. Okay, pull tight strap. You simply take the band, you wrap it back around. Now it stays quiet. Okay. All right, rattling can be effective in many different ways. Okay, bucks are dominant by nature, and there's a couple different ways that you want to rattle. I've rattled both of these deer, and these are my two biggest deer to date. Okay, by using these tactics I'm getting ready to tell you. Early season, that mid-September, especially for us guys in the Midwest, that early fall, bucks are always going to be sparring and doing little things like that. So whenever you use a rattle bag, you really don't want to just get after it. Okay, that's something you don't want to do right off the get-go unless it's the rut. We're going to get to that in a second. So you want to just do a light play, just slowly and softly rub them back together. That's just going to simulate two bucks having a little sparring match, no big deal. Okay, that's going to put that sound out there to let any dominant deer in the area know, hey, there's some bucks over there, let me go check that out. Okay. Now during that mid-rut, that early rut stage, you know, that October 30th to that November 17th, November 20th time, somewhere in that range, depending on when the rut kicks in, that's when you really want to get after it. That's whenever bucks are going to be dominant, they're going to be fighting, and whenever you pair that with some other Outdoor Hunting Lab products like, you know, their estrus or their scrape liquid, it's just going to simulate, okay, I can smell that deer over there, I can smell that hot doe, I can hear two bucks fighting over that hot doe, let me go check that out. Okay, this is whenever you want to get after it. So you want to undo the band that's around there, you want to smack it together. That's going to simulate two racks, bam, going after it, right? And then you want to work them back and forth really hard. Make sure you have these hard hand motions, and that's just going to simulate them grinding their antlers together. Okay. Now, where people mess up whenever they're not successful with calling or with rattling is they don't do it long enough. If you've ever watched a buck fight in the wild with another buck, it usually goes on for like a minute and a half. So just don't take the bag, do a couple rattles and put it away, because you're doing yourself a disservice. You're not doing it properly. Okay, what you want to do, you're going to take that bag, and I know you don't have a stopwatch with you, so you don't exactly know, but you want to play it for a while. You really want to simulate a fight. After that, put the band back around it, stick it back in your pocket because it's convenient. Sit down. You want to wait about 40 minutes. Some people say 20 minutes. Don't do that. I've seen deer come and they've hung up and they've watched and looked and looked and looked and looked for at least 20 or 30 minutes. So you want to wait about 40 minutes, maybe 50. Look around, make sure you don't see any deer, make sure you don't see anything suspicious, and then do it again. Okay? When done properly, rattling can be a vital tool to attract monster trophy deer. So you guys check out the Rattle bag from Outdoor Hunting Lab.